Charlotte here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am playing still with some collage work. I did cut everything that we did yesterday, plus everything I did after I turned the camera off. I left this last page so you could kind of see what my thought process is when I am going through and cutting these. So I am going to start with just cutting the edge so I can try to get it even. I'm going to cut off as little as possible from both short edges, and then we're going to go from there and try to figure out what we're going to do with this beautiful piece of paper. So as I'm looking at it, I'm kind of thinking in my mind, is this going to be a journal card? Is this going to be a tag? Is this going to be a pocket? And as I'm looking at this, I really think that this might make two really pretty pockets. And I'm thinking that because they're plain and need to be decorated. And I just think, let's look at them and see what we've got. So if I cut it right in half, I think we've got great space for pockets. But as I keep looking at it, I think I want to cut this right there where this pocket on the bottom will have a rose, and this pocket up here has that. So we've got great decorating space here. We've got decorating space here if we want it. And just so that I know it's a pocket, I'm going to go ahead and take a divot out of this. And I wouldn't want to cut that rose. I could have it like this. See, we've got choices here. I look at this, it could go, I don't care for that, and I don't care for that. So it's either going to go this way, or it's going to go this way. And you know what? I can't tell you why. I'm going to go this way. So we know that we've got two pockets here. So let's keep going, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the other pieces. We're going to decorate a couple things. I went in and I found, went in and looked at more papers, and I've just got to show you. You just won't believe what I found. I don't want to cut her up, but I think I want just a little bit of that paper on this side. Look at this and get this as even as I can. I think that looks pretty good. So we've got this. So let's clean this up a bit. And then the bottom. And then see what we're going to do with this. I found gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas paper when I was going through more papers. So I know I am going to make another journal because these papers, and I'll show them to you, they are so pretty. So it's, if we want the writing this way, I think what I'm going to do with this is create a journal card. And so what I'm going to do really quick is just pull this out, and we are going to, I know that my paper is glued there, so I want to go below that. I think at the 3-inch mark, I think I am going to fold this. See what I mean? So that's going to have to be glued, but that's what I was talking about in the first video when I was stressing about going over. you're not going right on your line, because you're going to have that issue. It's not a big deal at all, because we'll just go back and fix it with glue. So this will make a really cute journal card. It could be a flip with a pocket. And so I think well, I don't have to line this part, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take a divot, because we don't have to worry about lining that. We do have to line the inside, but we don't have to line that. So we'll line this. We'll have a really, really cute journal card. We'll just have to decide if this is going to be a flip, because if it's going to be a flip, before we line this, we want to put our hinge in. So that's another really cute piece right there. Then we have her. She is beautiful. And I think we'll just put that blue, because it's so plain. Let's just go right down the middle of that blue. So that gives us a 3.5. And this, I can see now, is really going to be too tall for most journals. Most journals that I create are really no more than 8.5. I like this tiny, tiny little bit of blue right here, and then you've got some gray blue in her dress, and it picks that up, and I think that's really pretty. I can see right here where I need a little bit of glue, but I think we might do the same thing with this and make this a journal card. And you could technically be thinking, what are you going to do with all these journal cards? Well, you know, when you're making journals and you have ephemera, it's always nice to have plenty to choose from. So see if this is even, and it is. And I just think having this pocket there, look at how pretty this will be. So let's go ahead and take a divot out of this. You don't have to do the divot. It just kind of shows you, though, when you do, hey, I'm a pocket. So we've got that piece. And then we come to this piece here, where if we cut this to save this, this would make a long tag. We're gonna cut this butterfly then. And what do we want to do here? So I am thinking this would be 3 1/4 right here. That's 3 1/4. We go right down that balloon. This would be 3. And I think I'm going to go with the 3. So let's just clean the edges up. This one looks good. No, it doesn't. Clean the edges up. We could have tags, or we could do pocket tucks, and then we wouldn't have to do anything to the back, to the back, because you wouldn't see it. So let's do that instead of tags. Let's go ahead, and that's 5 inches. I think that's good. So we will use these as tucks, and they will get decorated. So there's 2 tucks, and then we've got these, and I think this is probably, sorry, I think I just bumped the camera. I think, obviously you look at this and you think, oh, that's a beautiful tag. I think this could be a tag. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna cut this right where his neck is. and we'll decorate these. So what did we get from that one sheet that I picked up at the restaurant? 2 tags, 2 tucks, 2 journal cards with pockets, and 2 pockets. So I would say that's pretty good, guys. We are on our way. Now, what I did when I cut some of the others is I went through and I decided what's going to be pockets. These from yesterday are all going to be pockets. This one here, I did not want to take a divot out of the top here, so I took it out of the side. And we'll decorate this with something. And then I did the same with this. I didn't want to take a divot. And you don't have to take a divot at all, but I kind of like that. I didn't want to take a divot out of the globe, so I took it out of the side. And then this one out of the top, and I won't have to do anything with the back. Everything's been distressed. And even though we have this, I could put some flowers on here, which I might. So just because you've got gears, you've got steampunk up here, but look at how cute this looks. And then we have this piece here. We've got this here that just screams steampunk. And then we've got this, look at how pretty this is. We have our camel. We've got our, this might just get like a label. Something like that. I didn't take any divots. I think this is just going to be straightforward a pocket, but look at how pretty. I might glossy accents the flowers just to give a little bit of texture. And then I have just the tiniest little piece of that blue up here, which is so pretty. Then we've got this piece here with the blue, and we'll decorate that. And when you're decorating, it can be more paper, it can be labels, it can be die cuts, it can be snippets and lace, swatches of fabric, really anything you want. This is pretty plain, but just think with a couple die cuts how pretty that would be. And then her, of course, she's just beautiful. Look at her. Maybe just some lace down here, maybe a label. I don't know, but we're going to find out. We won't get to all of this today. These are tags, and I thought we'd work on these. I decided this, I mean, it could be a tuck, but I thought, you know, I think this would be a cute tag. This with the bee, yeah, we're going to make that a tag. So everything's been distressed, but obviously we have to finish the back. That's a tag. This is a tag, but it could be a tuck. It could be a pocket, just a long pocket, but I thought it'd make a really pretty tag. This would make a tag. This would make a tag. So this is what we're going to work on. We're going to work on putting the backs on these, and then we're going to see. And once again, I didn't time us. Let's see. I have got on my phone 2:36, and I've probably been on maybe 10 minutes. So let's see how far we can get with this. So I pulled out, these were 2 pages that I found that were pretty plain, and for tags, I like the idea of plain, and I thought instead of using my coffee tea dyed paper, I would use this. So I need my glue stick, and I know that there is a glare there, and so I am trying to keep that glare from bothering you. That's what happened. I've got glass here and I've got a light there. So yeah. So let's see what we're gonna do here. I think I'll just glue on this. Tags are probably going to have tabs or something. If they don't have eyelets, they don't have to have anything, but I've kind of been on a tab kick lately, and I have been doing tabs. Let's get this down as straight as I possibly can. And get my paddle out. I'm very excited to show you this fabric, or this paper I came across. I just can't figure out where in the world, why I didn't realize I had this paper. It is so, it will make the most beautiful journal. And I got last week's index card in the mail, and I got the Christmas journal that sold in the mail. So those are on their way to their new homes, and that's not going to fit. They are on their way to be enjoyed. And you can kind of see the writing behind here, and I wonder if that would bother anybody. That would not bother me. You'd see it just a little bit, but I don't think it's any big deal. So I think we're good to go. Let's see, I think we can get that there, or we can get that there and that there. Well, it's not going to matter because I can't. I might as well put that one there and that one there. So let's do that. This is so pretty. Love this. I don't do this that often. I'm not really, in the past, I've not really been someone that has loaded up on the ephemera, so that when I create a journal, I just go to my ephemera box and pull out whatever I like. I usually am the person that creates ephemera for the journal I'm working on as I'm working on it. So this is probably whatever journals I create in the future and pull from here will be pretty eclectic, I think, which might be a lot of fun, and that's why I'm doing this. I think I did it once before this year and enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm hoping. But I just could not let this paper go. It made no sense to me not to use these menus when they were going to end up in the trash anyway. I mean, even if they're going to be recycled, I would rather recycle them this way. So I'm going to let this dry. And it always curls. It's nice if you can leave it overnight and just put some weight on it. But that's not always possible. So let's put this aside and let's go ahead and using this paper, we will do these two. I think I might be able to just go ahead and do it off of here. So we're having Thanksgiving dinner Sunday. I think I may have already shared that with you. So we are getting busy in preparation for that. And this video will show tomorrow, and then I hope later today to get my video of the index card done. So, and I don't usually do videos on the weekends. That doesn't mean that you'll never see a video of mine on the weekend, but chances are you won't. I'm busy on the weekends. I like to have a little time off and plan for what's coming on that week. And I think maybe I probably just assume you are too. So, while I've got this out, let's grab wonder if this will work. This was, I think, going to be a journal card where it slips over the page from the top this way. And so I don't have enough of this to do that. This could be a pocket in a journal card, and that would work. So why don't we do that? That just makes sense. Come down here like this, and then that way we can use the rest of this paper. There's no point having any of it go to waste. My glue. How pretty will that be? I didn't take a divot out of that, so I really had to kind of look and think, okay, what were you thinking when you did that? So let's put this aside and let this dry, and let's go ahead and cut these out. Or I can still feel they're really wet. What else do I have? That is what I do have. We need to work on this. Okay, so let's just do it. This is what we've got. And then I found some Tracy Fox papers that are just, they're botanicals, and they're so beautiful. And I don't know, I think what I've done in the past is I've just gone and printed pieces of kits off and put them away thinking, okay, you're going to use these, and then something happens and I get busy and I get on to other projects. Now, Carolyn, I think it was Carolyn, a good subscriber and friend of mine. I think, this is why I hate to say names, because then I'm not sure it was Carolyn. But anyway, she has projects going, and each project is in a basket. And so everything she needs for that project is in a basket. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So when you want to work on that project, everything you need, you just pull that basket out, and everything you need is right there. And I think if I were more organized and I did that, because I usually have more than one project going at a time, but if I did that, I might be a little bit more organized and be able to keep track of papers that I have. Because if I print them off thinking, okay, I'm going to make this kit. Obviously, this Christmas kit is not from this year. So it was from last year, or maybe even before that. If I had taken that and put that in a basket, I would have gone back to it, and it wouldn't have been the grand surprise this year. So I'll cut this other one out, and I will kind of show you what I'm talking about. You may be familiar. The papers have nothing on them. Sometimes when you print the kits off, the kits will print off with the name and the creator, but sometimes they don't. And you see the same thing with cardstock now. A lot of times you can't find on the paper the name or the maker. I can usually pick out graphic 45 pretty quick. but there are others that I can't. So let me show you what this is. And it is mixed up with other papers. I mean, are you ready for this? Look at this. Look at all these papers I've got. This is what I've been going through. But look at how absolutely incredible. I think this might be Artie Mae's. I think it might, I'm not positive, but look at this. Is this just not incredibly beautiful? So I took one look at this and I said, okay, well, there's another Christmas journal coming because this is so pretty. And if it doesn't sell, because you know me, I mean, it's going in my shop. Okay, so it's mixed up with, this was Artie Mae's, I'm pretty sure, with her bee line, but there's way more of this in here. So here's some more right here, envelopes and a card. And then you can see my printer had really messed up, but it didn't do anything to the paper. So, yeah, I'm like, this is just, I took one look at this and I was, oh my gosh, Charlotte, Christmas is not. And if this is the printer when it messed up and it looked like it may have been, all it did was, I think, make it even prettier. It didn't destroy anything. So, yeah, I was just looking at this and thinking, oh. So this is coming. And I think it will be my next project. And I do, you know, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, yeah, I think this is Artie Mae's. I think I got this last year. But you can see there's a lot here. Look at how gorgeous this is. So look at this. And I think this will be the cover page, I think, because stunning. Stunningly beautiful. Or this is the cover page right here. Yeah, that is a Merry Christmas. So here's a center page, I think, so you don't lose that. And obviously I printed a couple of each. But I just got this out, looked at it, fell in love with it, and said, okay, I really wasn't planning on doing any more Christmas journals this year. But yeah, this is going to be a journal, and as soon as I am done with this, I think I'm going to start on that and get it so that it's done and in my shop. And if it doesn't sell, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I will probably keep it. But yeah, let's decorate these. Just wanted to take a little sip of water. So let's start with this one. And put that there. Let's do these and see what we've got. So I did come across, yes I did, unbelievable, some Tracy Fox. So I was thinking maybe, I mean, don't you just love a sunflower? But I think I need more on that. If we did, and then I could maybe put a die cut flower, and of course I don't have any of those out, but do what is right, not what is easy, nor what is popular. Do that. That's cute, but no, I don't think so. I'm wondering if I did maybe some lace at the bottom. How would this be? You know what? But this needs like some cheesecloth or Something like that. This is going to be, is this a tag? This is a tag. So if I put maybe this like this down here, put a little snippet of lace and put a tab there. That might be cute. So let me see what I have in paper sitting here. I've got some scraps. That's too plain. That might be cute. And that just really blends in. So let's use this scrap here. Let's punch. I feel like I'm all over the place today, guys. If I am all over the place, I apologize. I don't mean to be, but I kind of feel like I am. I think because in my brain, all this stuff is just going around and around. Do this, do that. You need this, you need that. That's cute, isn't it? That does nothing, but this is cute. So let's put the tab on. And then let's see what we want to do with the other. But I think that, and of course I don't have my cheesecloth out. Of course, why would I? Wasn't sure if I was going to get to decorating any of these, so let's put this up there. See what we've got. But I'm thinking texturally cheesecloth would be good. This is kind of why I don't do a lot of craft with me's, because I'm all over the place all the time. And I never know what I'm going to do until I start to play around. And because this is kind of a craft with me, that's what's happening. So if I had a piece of doily, I would check out some doily. Let me grab this little bit of, I'm in a plastic container right now. And of course, I thought this plastic container had the cheesecloth, but guess what? It doesn't. So this one does, I think. Sorry. It's kind of like dead space, but this is what this is what I'm combing through. So this might work. Let's try this. And really, this is how you make the mess, because you can't just pull out one or two things. You got to pull out a whole lot of things. And I've got these great swatches. Got this rickrack. All right, I'm pulling out two things, and I've got things sticking to me. We're going to see. This is either going to work or it isn't. And this might be just a little bit too kind of peachy looking. But I thought maybe see what you've done, Charlotte. We kind of put this here. If it stops sticking to me. Texture-wise, I love this. And then we had this. Yeah, I think that. Okay, let's just get it down and quit messing with it, because I think I like this more than the lace. So let's just go ahead we will get enough of this down that we know this is going to stay put and not go anywhere. And yes, it's on me. And strings are good. I don't have an issue with strings. Of course, you are going to see a little bit of shininess when this dries, but that shouldn't bother anybody or anything. That's good. And then I think too what I might do, I might come back and put a little 3D on there. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, let's get this down. And it already wants to stick, which is good. Let's get this down. I might run this through the sewing machine because I'm thinking some black thread adds even more texture. It might look really cute, just coming right down the end there. But how about, does it have a right and wrong? Of course it does. But if we, oh my goodness, isn't that so pretty? All right, well, we know what we're doing. So I'm going to run just a little bit, just a little bead of glue right down here. And I'm thinking if I run that through the machine, that might be really, really pretty. My needles do not like anything that's got glue on them. I break the thread all the time, but look at how pretty that is. And then I'm thinking I might like the larger word better. So maybe if we put this here like that, this is Tracy Fox as well. Oh, what a pretty tag. Okay. Well, let's do it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. Come all the way over to the edge. So our angles, our lines are not even. But it'd be good if we were straight. Isn't that pretty? What do you think? Yeah, you can see the shininess, but that's okay. That is one cute tag. That is a cute tag. So I think, yes, I will stitch down there. And then you have the option with this, if you want, to hang a dangle off of there. So that is done. Let's see if we can come up with something for this. And I'm pretty sure it goes, yes, it goes that way. Don't really have anything red, but I don't have to either. I do like it. We've got red and pink here. No. I would like to use these because I have them. That's pretty. And I could almost do the same thing. Could put, don't worry guys, I'm not going to get back in the box. We're going to work with the two things that I pulled out. And maybe next time we'll get in the box. I'm thinking I could do a button. Don't like that really though. Do I want a tab on this? Put a tab on the top. Well, I'm liking that. move this over just a little bit more so this is not so. Yeah, I think so. I think I might. Let's just hang that over like that. And glue this down. If I'm not organized when I come on, like I don't have everything laid out like normally, if I would normally lay this out, then we put it together. It's much faster than if I start like this and really have no idea what I'm doing and have to go through the thought process and take you on that ride with me. So I do like that, but I do have several of, I'm pretty sure these are Tracy's numbers, labels. They may not all be. I do like that. Maybe I'll just go with that. Or you're kind of on that ride with me. What are we doing? I like that. Let's just do that. So let's just go ahead and distress this a little bit. And then I think I might put some glossy accents over this label just to give it a little bit more texture. And let's see if we want a tab. And I'm going to bring it up and over the side like that. Not every tag has to have a tab. I think I will just, let's get just a little bit of glue there so that this will stay in place like that. And we could put lace on the bottom, but it doesn't need it. We could put a tab, but I don't think it needs, you know, like I said, not everything needs something. Well, let's just punch one out and have a look. And we will see what we think. Not that. What are you thinking, Charlotte? What are you thinking? Now, where'd I put it? Where's the punch? You're probably looking at it and I'm not seeing it. There's punch here somewhere. I know there is because I just had it. Yes, there it is. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. That's how it goes. Some days, that's just, might as well punch two because at some point I'm going to use it. That's how it goes someday, guys. It's just kind of crazy. So let's see. I don't like that at all. Not at all. Not at all. Will I like green? Nope. So you know what? I'm not putting anything on this, and I might come back later and change my mind. I do think it needs one, but I don't have paper in front of me that I want to use. So I have to get in my stash. Cute, cute. All right, what time is it? We've been on for a while. Let's see, we've got this. I don't know. Let's go to this. I think I might be able to use that here. Boy, it looks good there, doesn't it? Don't know that green would. Not really. Okay, I think, let's see if we distress this. You know, sometimes when you've got tucks and you've got side pockets, a tab on the left is okay. And if I put it over here, it is definitely taking away from that flower. So I am thinking, let's go ahead and put this on. And then we're going to figure out, and then I'm going to have to say goodbye because this is going to be way too long. I don't know. Is this a wacky video, guys? You're going to have to tell me. A wacky, wacky video. Hopefully you're getting inspiration from something. Hopefully I'm doing something that is inspiring you to do something. What the something is, I don't know. And I'm just looking at that tag, noticing that this one here says, please notice this. And that's pretty cool, because I didn't notice that before. So, okay. I am not sorry I did that. But what are we going to do to this? Do we want just a label? Because, I mean, a label just looks cute. I'm not adding any of these because there really isn't any reason to. This card just looks, I mean, it's just really pretty by itself. And I don't want to hide too much of anything. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. I don't want anything at the top. It looks to me like it's going to fight with what's going on down below. But I have a little mini green one. I love this and I hate to cover all that up. And if I have a smaller, this is what takes so long, see, because you're sitting there thinking, you're going through things, thought process is like, Charlotte, just get it going. That's cute, but not quite enough. How about, I know I don't want blue, and I know I want two of them. So I'm not sure I've got the right one. I apologize because my phone's going crazy. I can't tell you why, but it is. Well, maybe this one. And let's just do it. What do you think? Let's just do it and let's say goodbye, and I will let you go. And if you hung on for this, I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. While you sit and watch me think. This is just so pretty, pretty. Medieval Mirage. There's so much talent out there. I didn't get any of it. But there is so much when it comes to creating digital kits. I'm always in awe. I think if I were 30 years younger, I would try to learn all this. But I can't even edit. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be out creating much of anything in the way of digital kits, guys. Don't be holding your breath for that, because that's just not going to happen. And I have to go back, of course, and do those. But what do you think? I think that is really cute, and maybe just a little touch of something up there, just a little touch of something. I held this up and I went, oh yeah, a little touch of something up there is what this is calling for. And maybe a button, I don't know. Just needs a little something. There, that is too big. Let's cut this down. Just needs something. And then maybe a button. Maybe that's what it needs. Or that needs a piece of something, and I'm going to go work on it right now. But I am shutting the camera off, and I will see you with a index card on Friday, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and share it if you want. Take care. Bye, guys.